You know something? Somebody who I don't really care for, but I did agree with him on this one particular thing. He talked about how a lot of times black women want DNA and dick and attention. Of course, we're talking about that clown Tommy Sotomayor. But he was right about that. But like they say, a broken clock is right twice a day. In other words, so what? Who cares? Because he's wrong a lot of the time. So yeah, he's a clown. But it's interesting because DNA, dick and attention came to mind when I read what Iggy Azalea had to say about Nick Young's baby mama. If you guys don't know what the hell's going on, Nick Young, Iggy Azalea's former fiance, allegedly cheated on Iggy with his baby mama. So he already had a child or children, I don't know how many, I'm pretty sure it was only one, with this woman previously. So he allegedly wanted that old thing back, allegedly, and he was caught with her on the damn security cameras busting a thunder nut and got her pregnant. So anyways, here's what Iggy Azalea had to say about it all. She said, "This is just like a second shot to the chest, and I feel like I don't even know who the hell it is I've been loving all this time. People in this world really are fucked up. I find it baffling anyone would make the choice to bring a child into the world under these circumstances, plus want attention and money for it. I feel like my body was just drop kicked out of a plane with no parachute." Thank you, Iggy Azalea, for those interesting words. Let's see. She finds it baffling anyone would make the choice to bring a child into the world under these circumstances. Okay, so what should she do? Are you trying to say that she should abort the child? I mean, at the rate that black women are having abortions, the replacement rate of black people is lower than the death rate. So black people are slowly becoming extinct thanks to abortion. So I don't think that that's such a good idea. Plus, it's two black people that made this baby, two questionable black people. I mean, we got this swirler, Nick Young, and this woman he allegedly cheated on his fiance with. So when you have a swirler and a cheating swirler at that, and then you have this woman who's willing to cheat with the cheating swirler, allegedly, then, it's not like these are like top quality black people or anything like that. They're not very important. But still, at the end of the day, they're still black. So, whatever. But yeah, man, this whole story was a mess before. Now it's basically a royal mess, because now with Iggy coming on Twitter and talking about somebody making the choice to bring a child into the world, you got to watch out when people say things like the world and this world, because it sounds like they're not of the world. It's like, what are you, an alien? They're like, this world, the world. Like, aren't you from this world? Like, what world are you from? Are you from a distant planet? Why would you word things like that? Like, what is... You got to watch out for people who use those phrases, this world and the world. But it does sound like she's trying to say that this girl should have an abortion. And if she had an abortion, would you get back with Nick Young? I mean, he cheated on you, allegedly, with her and allegedly with some other chick. At least two people that we know of. If he did it with one of those women, he probably did it with both of them and other women as well. You know what I mean? If he cheated once, he probably cheated so many times that you wouldn't even want all the details. Just a number. Like, how many women did you cheat on me with, Nick? He might not even remember the exact number. When you're having sex, casual sex, outside of marriage, outside of a loving relationship, it's like sex is just sex to people. It's just a recreational activity. It's just something to do. People literally get bored and say, I think I'm gonna go fuck somebody. It's just a thing. It's just like saying, I'm gonna go for a ride, or I'm gonna go get myself a soda from the kitchen. Literally, it's just like that. It's literally just something to do. It's like seeing a deck of cards on the table. So you take the cards and you just start shuffling the cards, just to take away some boredom. They say idle hands do the devil's work. Actually, idle hands do the devil's dick. At least in America in 2016, it's all about fucking. And if you're not fucking, something must be fucking wrong with you. So, I'm not saying that this is the way that I think about it. I'm just saying that this is the way society thinks about things. So, it's just something to do. And so are you. Something to do, and so are you. Just something to do. But anyways, I totally agree when Iggy Azalea said that people in this world really are fucked up. Because, yeah, people really are messed up on Earth right now in 2016. They do a lot of really bad things, like making really bad rap music and stuff like that. But no, okay, all jokes, all shade aside. I didn't want Iggy to get cheated on. This is not something that I would have ever wished on her. And it's not something I would wish on anybody. I don't think that cheating is ever okay. I mean, I wouldn't cheat on a girl, but I think a lot of women secretly like it. It makes them feel as if they got a prize because other women want your man so much they're willing to cheat with him, It makes them feel as if they got a quality man or something. They're like, oh, well, he's in high demand. I think that that's what the whole thing is about. I think it's a sort of weird fetish that, a lot of women have that they won't admit to. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Do you think that she was trying to say, that this chick should have had an abortion? Which I hope that's not what she was saying. And do you think that she's just doing this to get money and attention? Also, there was some alleged message floating around social media that's allegedly from the mother of his child, where she allegedly says something to the effect of Iggy Azalea not only knew about them doing whatever they were doing, but she's basically acting all surprised and whatnot about the whole situation. And in so many words, she's just basically full of it. So, I don't know. Maybe Iggy really knew about everything from the beginning and she's just acting. Who really knows? But anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. You got it. You already knew what I was going to say, right? Meat Magazine. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, her ass is looking right in that selfie. For the record.